Excuse me. I'm sorry to disturb you, but you have the best grades in our class, right? Well, I've been working on a science experiment, and I could really use someone as smart as you to help me, so would you mind helping me out? Great. Thank you so much. Are you free tonight? Perfect. I'll send you my address, and be there by 8. It shouldn't take long. Only a few hours, depending on how fast we get it done. See you later. Hi! I'm so glad you came. You don't know me very well, so I thought you might not have turned up. Anyway, come in. It must be freezing out there. Just take a seat, and I'll bring us some snacks, and then we can start talking about the experiment. I'm back with the snacks. Huh? Oh, they're your favorites. What a coincidence. They're my favorite snacks too. Well, I actually never liked them until recently. Why? Oh, well, I just rarely ate snacks until I found out someone close to me liked them. Ever since then, I've just loved eating snacks that they also like. It's like it reminds me of them. Every time I take a bite, I imagine them eating the same snack, sitting on the couch, watching TV while wearing their favorite hoodie. Anyway, how are your other classes going? I know you're doing amazing in science, but I'm curious if you're getting good grades in your other classes. Really? That's great. I honestly don't know how you're getting such good grades in all your classes. There's so much work to do in each class. I feel like I don't have time to finish it all while still having enough free time for my hobbies. Hopefully, our science teacher will allow this experiment to count as extra credit. Though, I don't think you need the extra credit with how high your grades are. What is the experiment? Well, it's you. Oh. Good morning, subject. How are you feeling? Your head may still hurt from when I knocked you out, but it was either that or a sedative, which would have many more side effects than a sore head. Please don't struggle. I had to chain you to the examination table to stop you from trying to escape as soon as you woke up. If you behave, then I can take them off in the future, but I can't trust you in your current mental state. Now that you've calmed down a little, I can begin by explaining why you're here. I'm guessing you remember me asking you to help me with a science experiment, which you agreed to. Well, I didn't say what you would be helping with. You really should have asked before deciding to help. I thought you'd be smart enough to know that, considering you have the best grades in the whole school. Even if you did ask, I would have lied about what you'd be helping me with, so it wouldn't have mattered much anyway. Anyway, for my experiment, I needed a test subject who I knew very well, but someone who didn't know very much about me. For the past 7 months, I've been watching you, learning everything about you. When you study, when you sleep, your favorite coffee shop, even your favorite snacks. It wasn't just a coincidence that I brought all the snacks you like. You were also the person I was talking about when you asked why I liked snacks after not eating them for years. Why? Well, like I said, for the experiment. But also because I developed feelings for you. I already liked you before planning the experiment, which was perfect because I needed someone that I found attractive to be my test subject. Well, because I'm gonna try developing a love drug. Not just for me to use on you, though that is one of the reasons, but to sell to others. You know, people will pay a large amount of money to make the person they love the most feel the same way about them. But don't worry, I'll share the money between us, since you'll be a very important part of creating the drug. Once I successfully make it and the tests are complete, you will be in love with me, and we will live together so we can make a shared bank account to put the money into. You won't fall in love with me? We'll see about that. I've already got many serums ready to test on you. And if they don't work, then I'll just make more. Each test will give me more data on how your body reacts to the different ingredients in the drug. Eventually, I'll find the right combination that makes you fall in love with me. And then I can begin selling them, get rich, buy us a mansion far away from other people, and live there together for the rest of our lives. The extra credits? Well, I never really cared about that. You must have thought I wasn't very smart since I was failing most of my classes, but I only stopped focusing on school to watch you. My grades used to be perfect until I made the experiment my priority. The extra credit doesn't matter anymore, since neither of us are going to be going back to school ever again. I also wasn't going to reveal the drug to the science teacher when it was ready. Who knows how they would react? I need to be careful with who I tell about the drug. Many people won't understand it and may try to report it to the police. It's not a bad idea. I told you many people would want to get their hands on the drug. It will be a revolutionary creation. But others won't understand it. That's when the police could get involved and ruin the life that I've planned for us. That's why I need to keep it a secret to most people. Not because it's a bad idea. Oh, don't cry. I know you're scared, but you need to accept it. Just think about how many people you'll be helping. How many people will fall in love because of the experiments? Every prick from the needle, we get one step closer to finding the correct formula. Just think about that during each test, and it will be over soon. Well, I'm not sure how many tests I'll need to do on you until it works. It might take one test or 100. Regardless of how long it takes, it will be worth it. For both of us, and the rest of the world. Well, now that you're calmer than when you first woke up, I think it's time to begin testing all the serums I've already created. Though, I don't think those ones will work. But using the results from those tests will help me build the correct formula for the drug. Anyway, I'm gonna prepare the first few syringes. And don't worry, I won't run too many tests today. Just enough to get you used to them, and give me some more data to begin working on the next few trial serums. Just relax for now. It shouldn't take too long for me to get ready.